Good day everyone, it's Thursday, June 5th, and these are the Amazing Word Games. Let's get into it. Alright, so puzzle 669 for Hang 5. Alright, we have a 7-letter word, 2 5s and 2 4s. Well, let's do T first. Okay, I bet you this ends with Y, so I'm going to cut the R and S out right now and go with Y. Okay, probably an N or an S before this T, but it could also be an R. Let's do S. Nope. R? Okay. Well, because we didn't have the S, I'm going to do E. Okay. It's probably a pier, to be honest with you. Pier? I'm not sure though. Let's go with L. Nope. N? Okay. Okay, what's going to come after this R? A K, a D, an M. Petty, Deddy, Fetty, Getty, Hetty, Betty. Betty, or unless it's Petty. Petty. Do I go for the P? I think I have to. P? Okay. Oh, it's not even where I thought it would be. Oh, a jetty. Oh, I think these are boat-related terms. Pontoon, jetty. Yeah, we're talking about New Zealand origin of this puzzle, of this game. So, a pontoon, a jetty, a pier. A wharf. It's probably wharf. There we go. And what's the last one? I have no idea. Probably stock. Yep. All right. Marine related words. Maritime moorings. Okay. Top 41%, 86% solve rate. Yeah, tough one today. For me anyways. Okay, let's move on to connections of the sports variety. Okay, puzzle 255. So we have Thunder, Rumble, Bernie, Pacers, Miller, Knicks, Smits, Ibaka, Westbrook, George, Harden, Timberwolves, Boomer, O'Neal, Durant, and Benny. This is a very basketball-related puzzle here. But I only see 4 teams. The Thunder, the Knicks, the Pacers, and the Timberwolves. I'm going to go for it. Yeah, NBA teams. This year's NBA Conference Finalists. Okay. Well, let's see. Reggie Miller. Paul George. No. James Harden. Russell Westbrook. I don't know. Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Durant. I think some of these are nicknames. Bernie, Boomer, Benny, and Rumble. Nicknames of NBA players. NBA mascots. Okay. Fair enough. Well, I feel like Smits and O'Neal were centers. Kevin Durant's probably a center. Serge Ibaka's a center. I think the rest of these guys are guards. So I'm going to say these are NBA centers. No. So maybe it's what team they played for. Okay, well, I feel like these guys were MVP candidates or actually won the award. No. Miller, O'Neill, Smits, and George. Have I tried this one yet? These guys all seem from the same era. Went away. I'm going to take out Ibaka and put in George. Maybe this is it. Pacers stars of years past. O'Neill? Must be a different O'Neill. I don't know. Okay. Well, I survived. These may be... who's the other team playing right now? Pacers and... Timberwolves? Maybe these are Timberwolves stars of the past? I don't know. These might be the MVPs. Thunder's... Yeah. Oklahoma City is the team. Okay. Okay, I don't know enough of basketball to do well on this, but I survived, which is the main thing. All right, letter loop. Puzzle 481, here we go. Okay, T-U-T-X-I-S-Y-R. Rusty. No. Okay, what's this X going to go with? 60. Yurts. Okay. Interesting pair of words today. Okay, I took 16 seconds. 303 people have taken an average of 1:34. So crushed it today. Very, very good. Okay, let's move on to word salad. We have puzzle 462, types of paper. White paper. Is there printer paper? No. Sandpaper. Note paper. Okay, a couple four-letter words here. So, newspaper. Okay, so everything else is something between N and S. R maybe, rice paper. Okay, between S and W. Tissue paper. And then touch paper. I don't know what that is, but all right, 1:08. I will definitely take that. Let's move on to Canuckle. All right, I've decided to change it up a bit. I'm going to start with maple. Seeing as how this is a Canadian puzzle, Cairn doesn't make a lot of sense. I like maple. Mid-tier consonants, A and E are good. Just an E today. Okay, so let's figure out a nice follow-up here. How about truce? Nope, the E's in the same spot. Recut. There we go. It could be ER trap, which is dangerous. Let's just do 5 new things, 5 new letters. Let's do whiny. Okay. Let's see if we can do that again. Could do goods, books. I want to get the S in there though. Oh, I guess, yeah, S is there with books. I think that might be the best I can do. Yeah, let's do it. Books. Okay, so E, R, N, and S. Probably a double E. Sneer? What does sneer have to do with anything? Probably nothing. It's probably not even the answer. What the heck? Alright, sneer. Remember Cyril Sneer from the Raccoons? That pink-nosed villain with a love for money and his signature scowl was part of a classic Canadian cartoon created by Kevin Gillis and produced by Sheldon Wiseman. Set in the Evergreen Forest, the series followed raccoon friends who often found themselves standing up to Cyril's scheming ways, all while promoting messages of friendship, conservation, and doing the right thing. A true gem of Canadian animation. Okay. Cool. Very, very nice. Yeah, I don't think I've seen that, but I'll have to check it out. Okay, let's move on to Cladder. Okay, puzzle 1171. This is a bear, beat, meat, moat, molt, mold, mood, wood, wool, cool. Alright. 23 seconds. I'll definitely take that. Okay, let's move on to Bracket City. Alright, what happened on this day in history? A customer that visits a restaurant a lot. A regular? Yeah, probably a regular. Because I see premium, so it's probably something about gas. Yeah. Blank-lative for Mario. Superlative. Ah, yeah. That's punny. Okay. Regular or premium or super fluid for short. Gas. So it's Vegas impersonator. Okay. Word after middle or gingerbread. Man. Blank. Command from a cop. Freeze. Freezer blank. Terrible fate for improperly sealed ice cream. Freezer burn. Vegas impersonator with sideburns and a white jumpsuit. Elvis? Won't be Elvis Presley, probably just Elvis, right? Yeah. Okay. Bit blank, crypto asset, Bitcoin. Word after coin or back or kick. Coin flip, back flip, kick flip. Name blank, let it be known that you met Antonio Banderas at Sizzler. Name drop. Drops from the sky. Rain. Refrain from eating for a period, maybe fast. Blank and breakfast. Bed and breakfast. Switch that you might flip before bed. Light switch. Something you do in sunlight or glory. Bask. The blank of Baskervilles. Of the Baskervilles. The Hound. Oh. Okay. Vegas. Elvis performs Hound Dog on NBC. Scandalizes nation. So Elvis. Just the one extra keystroke there at the end. But other than that, very, very good. I'll take it. So June 5th, 1956, Elvis performs Hound Dog on NBC, scandalizing the nation. If only they knew, 70 years later, what kind of stuff's going on. All right, let's move on to Wordamid. All right, so let's try and get above 7 today. So we have get as the starting word. I'm going to take this as far as I can go. If I stall out for too long, then I'll just cut it there, okay? All right, so I see gate. I see agent. Let's get an R in there. Argent. Okay. I can't do sergeant. I could do granite. Granite looks okay. I could do strange. Yeah, let's do strange. Strange. That's strange. Estranges. Can I do a stranger? Okay. Estrangers. Ah. What can I do? Strangler. Be nice to get to max. Okay, there has to be something I can do with range. Range and rest. Restranged. Restranged. Okay. I might have to call it there. Okay, well, that's 2 more than usual, so I'll definitely take that and I'll work on it off screen. All right, let's move on to stacked, but definitely let me know how you did and if you got to the max. All right, stacked, we'll start with the Clever Goat games. So stacked, we have track, Uber, mute, answer, makeup, speaker, rice, lift, wheat, hair, and polish or Polish, lint, spot, and barley. Okay, well, Uber and Lyft are ride services. Well, let's just put this in. Ride share services. Yeah, car service. Okay. Rice, barley, wheat are grains. So let's do that. Yeah. Hair, lint, and the spot. Things that you might get on your clothes that you want to remove. Okay. Answer, mute, speaker, and end. Different buttons on a phone. Let's do it. Let's try it. Yes. All right. Polish, lint, spot, hair, and makeup. Different things you got on your clothes. Oh, blank remover, makeup remover, hair remover, polish remover, lint remover, spot remover. Okay. Well, I guess if they're on your clothes, you want to remove them, right? So, okay. And attracts by itself. Good. Very, very nice. All right, let's move on to categories. So we have ranch, rear view, or rear window, bandit, psycho, French, Caesar, Mandarin, Italian, vertigo, the birds, burglar, robber, thief, Vietnamese, Thai, and Yoruba. Okay. Well, the birds and psycho are Hitchcock things, I think, movies. A robber, a bandit, a thief, maybe a Yoruba, a criminal? No. Well, a burglar. Yeah, someone who steals things. Yeah. Silly mistake. Okay. Ranch, Caesar, French, and Italian. types of dressing, salad dressing. Yeah. So I think the Birds, Rear Window, and Psycho go together, probably with Vertigo. These are Hitchcock films. Yep. And these are languages. Tonal languages, okay. Well, I made one error. Just overlooked burglar, but other than that, fairly straightforward. Alright, CrossHerd will end us off today for the video. Puzzle 89, let's do it. Okay, fitting, apt. With an uncrossed perch from which a pirate yells, land ho. The crow's nest. Spine chilling is eerie, maybe. Sicilian volcano is Etna. And this would be nest. Okay, good. What did I miss? What didn't I see? Playing card with 2 values in blackjack is an ace. Groom like a bird is preen. Rich cake is tort. Emerge the victor is wins. And hot blank, spot for someone in trouble, is a hot seat. Alright, very good. 19 seconds. I'll definitely take that. Alright, well, if you'd like to see more from me and more word games, definitely check out my channel. I have a couple different things to watch daily. And if you really liked it, leave a like so that it spreads across YouTube. Definitely subscribe for more. We're trying to build the channel up to have more people come see the videos and you know, have some fun together. And with that said, I'll see you around. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.